that you wanted, the schools, everything's beautiful. But you forget to check if it's a legal 3-bedroom or it's a legal 2-bedroom. So be on the look for all these little details that is going to cost you money at the end, because you're not going to be able to get the money that you were looking for if you put the property on the market as if it was a legal 3-bedroom house. Also be aware of the property lines. Most of you don't know that, but you got to know where your property line is, because let's say you buy a house and the neighbor is encroaching on your property line. My friends, you're going to have a trouble right there. And plus, it's the neighbor. You're going to live next to the neighbor that's taking part of the property, and you are going to have a problem with him, and you living there. So the best thing is to do an investigation. When you go and check the property, you're going to get the title report. Be sure that if you do not know, ask the agent. Tell them if they can please show you where the property line is. And then let them work on it in case there's a big encroachment with the neighbor. Because you ain't going to be resolving it. Probably you're going to have to wind up going to court. And that's going to cost you time, because you got to get up from work. It's going to make you upset. And now you're not going to be happy living next to your neighbor. And that will cause you to sell the property. Correct? I know this because I see it all the time. I get phone calls, how can we solve this? And there's a process you have to do. It sounds simple, but it takes time and it costs money. So now that you know that, also be sure that you know about the loan that you're going to get. Always have 2 estimates from 2 different banks what is going to be good for you and your family. Don't think one bank offers you, for example, 6% fixed. You might find another bank that will offer you 5.5% fixed. They have fixed loans for 30 years, 10 years, 5 years, but be sure that it is principal and interest loan. Because most of you can't blame it on the agent, right? It was your responsibility to have asked questions about the loans. We always like to blame it in somebody else, but we are responsible for what we're doing. No, because, oh yeah, the agent told me this, the loan broker, the insurance agent. My friends, it's time to take responsibility of your own life. It's only for you and your children, right? And you will give that house later on to somebody else in your family. So might as well do your work. Right now, as I said, the internet is open for everybody. You can check anything that you want. And if you feel in your heart that you're not happy about that agent or the loan or the house or the circumstances, do not go for it, right? Do not do it. Most of us are so excited to buy our first house or an investment property that we don't look at all the details. But that's why I'm here for, to help you. So you can take some time, do your homework, and then if everything pans out for you, what you are looking for, then go ahead and do it. But remember, do not do it if your heart says something is not right, because somebody else is looking for you. Another important thing that you can buy when you buy a bank property is you can buy an insurance. It's a house insurance. You can do it for a whole year. The bank is not going to offer, the real estate agent is not going to pay for it. You are going to pay for it if you want peace of mind. These insurances will cover the plumbing, electrical, roofing. Some of them cover appliances. Of course, it's going to cost you more, but it's worth it. Because let me tell you, this happens a lot. the house is vacant, the seller move out, blah, blah, blah. And for certain time, you go and connect the water. A lot of the times, I've seen it, there's something in the plumbing, right? Or the water heater breaks. And the water heater breaks, I don't know why, I'm not the expert on it, or some other things happen. And then you call the agent and you're upset with the agent, right? No, you got to take responsibility for your own things. Or you need to call a plumber and it's going to cost you a lot of money, unless you're a handyman and you know how to do, plumbing, electrical, roofing, etc. That's not going to cost you a lot. But it's your responsibility, as I'm sharing with you, what to do. If you buy that, something breaks, you call this insurance and they will come fix it. Of course, not going to cost you the whole price of the water heater. It's only going to cost you a small fee. But like that, you are going to be happy. Another thing that's very important, the bank is not going to do a termite, neither a termite report, neither a termite completion. My friends, we're here in California. There's termites anyhow, right? They live here because of the weather. So might as well get a termite report. You can order that. It's not going to cost you more than $100. Some companies do it for free. That depends with the agent you're working for. And that's really good because with a termite report, you can see if there's something wrong under the house, which that is